Hey everybody, Arco here. Welcome to the, I think, third round we're on, fourth. I don't flipping know. One of the one of the rounds here in Sam's 1v1 Risking of the Hill tournament. All right, another 5 game set here. 3 World Dom, 2 Cavs. Game 1 is going to be on Blackbeard's Wrath. 30-second turn timers. And oh boy, does this setup look not enticing at all. Go there and there. Opponent this round slash week is Hudson Hornet. And Blackbeards isn't really a common 1v1 map. Might be a little bit big on the territory count here, so we'll have to see. We'll just continue to pick corners and edges like we normally do. And see where this goes from here. This +2 bonus, Kraken Island with a blizzard in it and no stable portal access could be interesting. Not sure if that's going to be fought over eventually, since all the other bonuses have stable portals in it. Game 1 here is 30-second turn timers, Game 2 is 45, and the rest back to 30. So that could also be a potential factor here of what ends up happening. The right half of this map is generally a bit more valuable than the left half. So I'll make sure that's a priority to keep letting him pick those areas. I need sure that my stack placement, it has access to either one of these portals and or the Red Cliffs middle territory here. Yeah, we'll keep blocking up stuff over here. So that isn't going to matter too much in the long run. Maybe for territory count if he ends up going that route. Because as previously mentioned, the map is a little big on territories. I think this is slightly larger than Classic. picked a portal spot. He picked another portal. Okay, since that portal's open, we can pick this one. And we'll see what he decides. He does pick that spot. '21, yeah, so he is on 21 territory, so I'm on 20, so he gets the extra troop. So I think it's better if I just place down here so he only hits one territory if he predicts my stack correctly. Yep, gets it correct. We need to hope for... Oh. He doesn't go for the... Doesn't go for that, okay. Where's he putting the 2? Interesting, did not see that coming. We'll just go for some territory right back. We'll move that back. He only gets 6, decides to roll my 2. Gets perfect dice on it though. Still on 18. I think we have to go for the extra territory grab. Ugh. We lost a 3-on-1. That sucks. I should have kept the 3 because I think he was... Yeah, I knocked him under 21. The slight territory difference is throwing me off a bit. Yeah, I'm under now. He wins that, so he just has the 1-2. So it's on 22. I can only... do that. I need him to go for my 3 and go negative on here. Okay, he's not going to. Well played. We do have a set with a +2. I think he just eventually wins this territory war. Do I hope for a no set on 4? Because I think I'm just going to be permanently behind. That's what we'll go with. Damn, didn't get the second bonus there. Okay, did not have a set. If I got that second bonus with the 2-on-1, It could have been a bit of pressure, but not enough. And he gets perfect dice to knock me under. Yeah, damn. That failed 3-on-1. Oh, that failed 3-on-1. Was a bit ridiculous. Man, I don't even knock him under. That is game. It has to say we don't. Yeah, man, I needed to win that. Need to win that 2v1. Maybe one less troop here, and maybe I could have held a bonus potentially to come back. Oh, slider error. Still doesn't matter. Because I do not have enough troops to break both. Ah, yeah. Put a 3 there. That is game, so now we'll be moving on to game number 2. Alright, game number 2 on USA. We go first this time. Interesting blizzards here. I think we still go for that. I honestly think this is a higher priority pick. Just because now this forces him to block that one side. And we'll go up there. That spot. There's a better spot because of the blizzard. And we'll head in Texas. And the rest of these are decently standard. Keep picking along the bottom here. Here seems like an okay pick. And the rest will be picked in the center to avoid clogging up down there. think both of these are about the same. Yeah, okay. Hmm. Okay, he goes up there. All currently with no access. Okay, that does connect. So now my 12 can counterattack. Has a 6 stack remaining. Puts it there, fair enough. Ooh. Rough dice there. Combine that to a 5 there. That way I still think it's going to be tough for him to break everything. Especially if he loses that. That should be game. He's holding no bonuses. Yeah, we can just go from there. Alright. Tied it back up 1-1 after game 2. On to game number 3. Alright. Game number 3, we got New Zealand and Australia. Manual pick. Which is another map you don't normally see. For similar reasons to Blackbeard's Wrath, where the territory count is a little bit high. I'll take that spot there. Now I'll take that dead end. This appears a good spot. Over here, and this bonus is okay. Pardon me. I think we got that one there. It's the best spot on that bonus. Or forcing him to pick the bigger connections there, which is fine. Head over here in this bonus. Yeah, I'll pick that one, sure. I think choosing here is fine as a potential spot. Especially if he ends up picking all around here, I can go for the 2-point hold on this +3. Yeah, we'll go there. This blizzard also makes that these two islands, New Zealand, are going to be a 2-point hold. So that's also something to look for. I'll take that last spot there. We're back to 30-second timers here, so I gotta be a little quick on my attacks just to make sure I don't run out of time. Okay, going there means he can counter the 2-point hold, so I think we stick to this in the bottom. Okay, nice. And we get pretty good dice. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 13. Okay, that should knock him under. And I'll just move this back here. Make it extremely tough. But yeah, this is a very, very player one favorite map. And that is the bonus. Alright, 2-1 after game 3. Going on to 2 caps games now, where I believe we go once first, one time each in those. Alright, game number 4. Got France caps. We go first again with a 1-point hold on this bonus. That is always nice. so how... Yeah, I was gonna say, if Hudson caps there, and then plays for a 3 territory hold. On that territory, Burgundy, and then either Franche-Comté or Rhone-Alpes. Then that could be a bit devastating if he manages to hold those 3 bonuses. So I'm gonna have to watch out for that. Ideally, I keep my cap open. There's fine. I'll go there. Yeah, ideally I have a way to head down here into this bonus. Even more ideally, if V is capturing here and owns the Burgundy territory, I break through Franche-Comté, head through Rhone-Alpes, and then keep that, and keep both of these trapped here somehow. Yeah, I don't know. These first few turns are going to determine a lot. Yeah, I am still advanced, but depending on where he deploys and or is able to clear this whole southern area on the first turn, it's going to be a big determinant of how this game plays out. Okay, he does pick both there. This is 30 seconds again as well. I'll put most of my stuff here, then an exterior in case he tries. Okay, now he's capping there. Okay, so I can retreat my 10. Since that was going to get hit anyway. Let's see his dice on my 9. Ah, he's going for that 2-point hold. Okay. So that's a 10. Oh, 14. Oh, shit. Where did that come from? Okay, got the fortify off as well. Did not expect that. I got lucky dice to come break this again. So he's gonna have at max a 4. Okay. Has a 3 he can follow back with. Alright. Lucky 2v1 there. I didn't want to use my cap to knock him under territory, because that would have blocked my lines to his cap. Do not have a set. 5. That's back to cap. Okay. I'll just put that as 2s to be annoying. Sets early, going for a cap run. He has only 30 seconds, so the chances of this working are even lower than what they'd normally be with 60. And he's lost too many early rolls for it to matter, so that will be game. Well, we don't have the set here, actually. It's 26v9. Alright, that is 100. Wasn't fully sure, but I had the left side road open just in case it wasn't. But alright. It's a win here in France, going on to Brazil for the final game. Alright, game 5 here on Brazil. This blizzard here means what exactly? He could the 2-point hold on this bonus at the bottom here could potentially be what we end up fighting over. He decides to go there first. I think I'll go here then. I think we'll pick that spot on that bonus. Oh, okay. there because I want to keep my cap blinds as open as possible to that side of the board. If he caps to the right of me, I don't bother trying to hold the bonus. If he caps above me, I can try to do the 2-point hold. Okay, he can break easily, but that spot is now trapped. Needs to get perfect dice to avoid giving me the extra troop. Gets the roll. And we'll go from here. Follow that line back. And I'll take that extra territory. I'll stick it there to make the path more annoying. Rolls the 5e3. Bit risky. Doesn't want to open my path additionally, though. Okay, I think I just hit that. 16 cap. Might have it with a set on 3. Yep. Alright, here we go. 29 on 16. He gets it. Bit risky hitting the 9, maybe. I went +1, which isn't great. I don't know if manualing that is better or just avoiding it and waiting for a set myself or something. But he had the trade on 3 to improve his odds on my cap hit, so GG's to Hudson. I win the best of 5, 3 games to 2. So I believe I'm still alive here in the Risking of the Hill Season 6 1v1. The next round of this tournament will be sometime next week, depending on the scheduling. Other tournaments still to come as well, of course. GG's once again to Hudson, and until next time, everybody, take care and cheers for stopping by.